You can get your paw off. Hi and welcome. Get off of me, boy. What you doing? Hello? Getting punched by a dog now. Buster. Buster? What are you doing? Yeah. So it's 15th December. Long time since I've posted a video, which I can only apologise very profusely, because I did say that I would do a video daily, especially going through the cycle. You have to excuse me because I've got a bit of a throat, a bit of a chest and a bit of a nose. So yeah, it's 3 weeks yesterday since my first cycle. Going through the first cycle, I think the first couple of days was certainly the most interesting days. We had majority of the symptoms, which ranged from pins and needles, loss of sensation, or your sensation changing, feelings, couldn't pick up anything kind of like that's metal, glass, because you get cold spasms. Chest pain, palpitations. I also suffered with headaches. That was with the capecitabine. That was probably 8 days into the capecitabine now. Taste buds completely changing. I had a locked jaw. Some dryness maybe. The dryness is a bit hard really to explain, or maybe to define if it is the chemotherapy, because of how cold it's been. And it's probably not as cold as it is in other places in the world, but in the UK, over the last 3 weeks we've had, wintry spells, in which when you're on oxaliplatin and capecitabine isn't really that great. Suffered with diarrhea, but the diarrhea is probably hard to distinguish if it was that, because the day before I'd started with the oxaliplatin. I had an examination to make sure that the bowels had sewn up properly, which they are. So the first couple of days were very interesting. They give you so much anti-sickness and steroids. The steroids are there to boost your immune system, and to help you feel better within yourself, apparently, to boost you. That's what I got told this morning. But you then need to start taking yourself off of the steroids after like 4 days, deduct them over time. But it all depends really on how many tablets you get. No, I'm getting shown 3, so why don't you just say 3 instead of just waving, because you're going to be in a video.
You only got given 3 days.
Yeah, you get 3, right, yeah, so you get given 3 days, but over 4 days or even 5 days you spread them out, basically. The anti-sickness tablets I found that gave me hiccups, and that wasn't really found out until maybe the Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and it was just finding in that balancing act really of all the chemo stuff that you get given, all the medication. I didn't eat on the Thursday evening. I ate on the Thursday afternoon, packet of crisps and maybe a sandwich, if that, I don't know, can't remember, but didn't feel great at all. And then I suppose really picking up on the Monday, I managed to get up and do some stuff around the house, but knackered by the Monday afternoon. Went out Monday evening. But yeah, you know, it's I thought I'd put some Christmas music on. What's this rubbish? Load of rubbish. 10 days till Christmas. Who's excited? So yeah. So yeah, 3 weeks today. 3 weeks yesterday. Cycle 1 started. Today I should have started cycle 2. Should have. And although I may be coming across it okay, I've decided to delay the next cycle due to various reasons. You know, and the various reasons are: one, I've come down with a cold, and while apparently it's okay to have a chemo when you're having a cold, which I find a bit bizarre, especially when they give you steroids and stuff like that. Okay. Puppy, you're not a puppy anymore, are you? No. This is Buster. Buster's age 4, 5. 4. 5. He's 5. Look at him. He's getting old. Oh, Buster.
Yeah, 5.
He's 5 years old. Chest is really tight today. Nose isn't so bad. But I've had it over 5 days. And I think I don't feel strong enough to go for the next cycle, especially with the stuff I experienced. But yeah, so the next cycle's delayed. So we're going to enjoy Christmas, because that's one thing I don't want it to do, is impact Christmas. Cancer's not going to get this, not going to impact me or my family, especially over Christmas. Wife and kids come first, unfortunately, so we're going to enjoy it. I suppose another thing I just want to talk about, throughout the whole experience you're going to experience a lot of emotion, especially going through the lead up to the operation, a lot of anxiety, post then, and then find out that you need chemo, and then going through all the emotion and the effects. And it's just not you, it's your family as well. So you need to be prepared for, not be prepared I suppose, but you know, don't hold anything back. A lot of people, you know, seem to do hold things back, and maybe not as public as what I am. There is one thing I've not been very public about actually, and that's something that's happened due to the operation. And that is, you know, that could affect somebody that's emotionally, especially a man. You're possibly guessing. And there are risks with operations, and sometimes operations go well. My operation did go well, just on that point, but it has impacted on something. But we are working on that, so I'll leave it to that. Anyway, so yeah, so there's a lot of emotions that you go through, and it's, you know, being strong for each other, having support. I suppose if I could redo this again, which I don't want to, or if somebody was to go through it, one thing I would suggest is that the family are closer. Not directly to the person that's going through it, but to the people that they live with. That's fundamentally a priority. Personally, for me, you know, I've got enough support. I've got loads of support. But wife and kids, very touch and go, you know. But anyway, I'll try and do another video before Christmas. now going on for 10 minutes. Buster's gone to sleep. Haven't you? Oh dear. So from me, I need to get up, and my wife, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye bye. I forgot just to mention, thank you very much for all the kind words and all the support that you're giving me, and probably sounds slightly contradicting now, and the family. But you know who you are, so thank you very much, guys and girls. And if you haven't done so already, please like, share. Is that the share? The share button? That's like, share, and then subscribe as well. Okay? Adios amigos. Ciao.